Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, little late, out of date, Dynamite review. Not that much to talk about this week, folks. They're basically just a simple, boring show. Their beach break or whatever. What is the fucking point of having a show called Beach Break, first of all, in the end of January there? Like, where the fuck were they going with this beach break? Like, is this meant to be a joke, or what's the point? Somewhere during the show, there is a beach here in Cleveland, let's go to Tony Schiavone now. And it's an interview outside. It's full of snow. The beach is frozen. You know what I mean? What the fuck is this? Like, beach break. You could have went to Florida or something. I don't know. Like, what the fuck was this? Why call it beach break? What's the point there? Like, who booked this there? I mean, for the love of God. First match, Sammy Guevara defeated Cody Rhodes there for the Mongoloid interim and regular TNT championship. The big unification match. I mean, all this goofy fucking garbage. And Cody was only gone for a week there. It's pretty sad or whatever, but the match was okay, I guess, but it didn't really feel special to me for a ladder match. Like, the ending, the belt to Cody's face, he swings the belt into his face, Cody falls down. Didn't we see this in WWE there? I don't remember which match, but I remember this exact finish before, so I don't find it cool when you're just ripping off somebody else's finish for the ladder match or whatever. And for a ladder match, it didn't feel compelling to me. It didn't feel big time. It felt a little cheap, to be honest. He had a couple of big spots. Cody hits his finisher halfway up the ladder to the ground. Very dangerous maneuver or whatever. Could have killed him if anything went wrong. Cody gets up, starts climbing the ladder. The kid gets up right away. Like, Cody finishes matches with this move or whatever. He does the move off a fucking ladder. 10 feet off the fucking ladder. The kid with a big head bump to the ground. He gets up 20 seconds later. Like, not even. Like, fucking 10 seconds later. And he stops Cody. Like, this isn't laid out well, you know what I mean? I'm not an agent that knows how to set up matches, but this just don't feel like it's a legit, real, big-time ladder match. When the kid takes a big move like this and gets up right away, you know what I mean? It seems a little amateurish, ham and egger-ish or whatever. Like, Sammy, he does a swanton off the ladder onto Cody on another ladder. It's cool, the swanton. But again, I've seen that before from Jeff Hardy there. That's Jeff Hardy's move. Like, I get it. The kid is a Jeff Hardy fan. But, you know, when I see a swanton in a ladder match, I think of Jeff, right? Sammy Guevara does the move, I think ripoff. That's what I'm thinking, you know? But the match was okay, but this wasn't like a good ladder match that you would get in WWE and stuff, you know. Especially the older ladder matches. This just don't compare. Second match. Wardlow defeated two jobbers. So Wardlow beats jobbers for a month. He loses against CM Punk, and now he fights two jobbers or whatever. This is boring there. Like, honestly, he does one move and he doesn't even do it that well, the power bomb. Like, the guy's green as fuck there. He beats up two jobbers. To me, that's not really entertaining. Third match, Jericho, Santana, and Ortiz defeat Garcia and 2.0. Basically, they weren't letting Jericho tag in the whole time or whatever. And at the end, he gets out of the ring since they're not letting him in, but he still helps them win. He hits the elbow on somebody, and then Santana and Ortiz gets the win or whatever. Why are they even arguing, Jericho and them? It makes no sense, you know what I mean? And to me, this match felt boring as fuck there. Like, they're keeping Jericho out of the match. Maybe he should have been in the match because this match was fucking boring. That's how I felt there. And then you had the big CM Punk promo. And MJF comes out. It's basically a rehash of the same thing there. It's the same fucking shit. MJF now is recycling material in the promo. It just felt like they were stretching, and then MJF says next week they're gonna finally have the match in Chicago. Big match next week in Chicago, or whatever there. And then he gets attacked. FTR, Sean Spears. A big boring gang beat down or whatever. And then Wardlow, they make him do the power bomb to Punk. That would have been a good time to have Wardlow turn on MJF. You know what I mean? If he would have saved Punk and turned on MJF. You could have had a big face on your hand or whatever, but now you just have a big green jobber, folks, or whatever. So I think the promo was okay, but it's recycled. It's not fun anymore. You know what I mean? And the beatdown was just cliche and cheap. You know what I mean? Fourth match, Layla Hirsch defeated Red Velvet, and this was fucking lame and boring. Low quality wrestling or whatever. Statlander comes in, a little brawl with Layla Hirsch. Big war, big feud there. Layla Hirsch and Statlander, folks, may be a big hardcore match on Rampage to settle this big blood feud. I mean, Britt Baker came out and cut a very underwhelming promo or whatever, like, talking about the awards that she won. They're the fake bought for awards or whatever. Just bragging about being the best for 10 minutes, and it felt flat and cheap. Nothing happened. Nobody came out. Just a very flat, boring segment there. And in the main event, Orange Cassidy defeated Adam Cole in the lights out match. And honestly, this wasn't even hardcore. It's lights out match is supposed to be a big hardcore deal. Like Kenny and Dean Ambrose, Moxley or whatever. That was hardcore, but it was too hardcore to the point that it became silly. This was not hardcore enough. There was nothing exciting. Even the women on Rampage or whatever were way more hardcore than this. Britt Baker against that other chick with the face paint there, Thunder Rosa, more hardcore than this. This felt cheap again. It felt weak. It didn't feel like a big badass lights out match. The finish was lame there, just it's like some kind of Matt Hardy side slam through a thing of wood this thick or whatever at the bottom. They went through the stage. The thing is this thick. It might as well have been cardboard, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? The thinnest fucking piece of wood I ever seen that they went through for the finish. Orange Cassidy beats the fake star Adam Cole. I'm happy Cole didn't win or whatever. But, like, aren't you supposed to push this guy there? But whatever, you know what I mean. I felt for a big lights out match. Oh, this is hardcore, it's violent. You know, it was a big letdown, I think, you know what I mean. And this shouldn't have even merited a big hardcore match to begin with. I think the show was fucking boring, like another free pay-per-view or whatever. They got 1.1 million, you know, good for you, but you gotta fucking have another free pay-per-view to get this weak number, right? A big lights out match that didn't deliver as the way you're making it sound like it's gonna be very hardcore, you know. I think the shitty fucking GCW show I watched was better than this, you know what I mean? Jeff Jarrett going up against this weird fucking freak Effie was more entertaining than this or whatever, you know what I mean? Not that I ever want to see this fucking guy ever again there, but just a boring show. Like, Cody was a ladder match. This is lights out match, but it didn't feel special. It felt dull, you know what I mean? And the rest of this card was straight up worthless. Boring and worthless. I give this a 4.75 out of 10, folks. That's being honest there. It's big letdown, folks. I was expecting hardcore there. Big fail. I mean, until next time. Peace. Fucking jobbers. I mean, fucking goofs. I mean.